that we talked about today. How about a rivalry week special, the draft? Each of us will get 3 selections. We're going to go snake style. Every rivalry known to college football is in play, all levels, all divisions, whether it's played this week or not. We're going to go in snake style. Here's the order. I need everybody to write this down, right? Me, again, this is random wheel. Parks and Reese saw it, Schaefer. I didn't make this up.
That was loaded. He picked himself first.
I'm not
to
arguing.
be fair, I don't want to be the first
There's
pick.
no argument for me. There's no argument.
And with it only being 3 picks, like that, you're probably in the best spot. Anyway, me, then Reese, then Parks, then Schaefer, right? Snake style. So I'll go 1, 1, 1, 2, back around. Okay, perfect. All right.
Correct.
Number 1 overall pick in this situation. I'm going to go the game. I'm going to go Ohio State, Michigan. That'll be my number 1 overall selection. I think I'm going to get a little bit of recency bias out of some people looking at it and be like, damn, I mean, those have been top 5 teams the last 3 or 4 years, or top 10 teams they've playing for a chance to go to the Big Ten title. I like it. I like it more because it is in the Big Ten and it is up north where we're from. So it hits a little more home to me. But that's the one I'm going to go number 1 overall. Reese, you're up.
Number 2. I'm looking at these.
Write these down.
Huh? I got. Oh yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Give me a second. All right. So when I went through and looked at mine, the game means a lot, yes, but you also got to go to the opposing sideline. You got to grab a pretty cool trophy. You know what I mean? Like that also plays a factor into this.
Okay, fair.
So with mine, my first one, I went with the fun game, a game that happened this year already, with a great trophy. Red River Rivalry.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a good one. No one's gonna be mad at that.
Great one. The golden hat.
Good one. Good one.
That is you. Those pictures after the game when the guys are wearing that's probably the coolest picture you'll take the rest of your life. That is.
Now this is gonna get real interesting with Parks' pick here. This could get real interesting.
It's not. Okay. I mean, I can't believe this is still on the board. This is America's game. This is Army Navy.
Oh, okay. But I was saying that this is. Did we just say that Iron Bowl is the top 3 rivalry in college football, and then we just picked it 4th at best?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't subscribe me to this. Give me Army Navy, a game that gets its own day. I mean, a game that it's the crowd's filled with our troops, right? I mean, I can't believe Reese in the Army didn't pick the Army Navy game. I mean, what a football game!
I mean, it was on the board. It was on the board, but I thought it was gonna fall. I thought it was gonna fall later.
It wasn't going past the first round, I don't think. Because if I would have gotten like the 3rd pick, I probably would have done just what Parks did right there. Schaefer, you want to save the day?
Come on.
Commander-in-Chief trophy for the 3 of them. If we want to go, I don't know if we get all 3 in that context of Air Force, Army, and Navy, get the Commander-in-Chief, but I could give it to you.
It's an all right trophy.
Am I missing one? Like, am I missing an obvious one? Because
Yes. I mean, we just
hold on. I'm trying to scroll through a list here. I'm trying to. Am I missing?
There's no way he doesn't pick this, right?
Prepared.
I mean, there's first pick out there, and you're struggling. I mean, you get 2 in a row. Is your second one going to take an hour?
Well, shit, it's not like you don't get a retry.
First one. I'm gonna go. God, I'm gonna sound like a dumbass.
He has to.
I'm going Holy War. First one.
There's no fucking shot. No, there's that timeout. There's no shot that you just talked about how we have to put the Iron Bowl into the previews. You just said that's a top 3 rivalry in college football.
Well,
and then you don't even pick it in the first round. But he didn't pick it in the first round.
That's
fine.
No, you already picked it. A pick played is a pick or pick played.
No. Right? That's fine. I had a second one in mind, and I think I'm gonna get it when it comes back to me. So yeah, for pick number 2 is gonna be the Iron Bowl.
Okay, thank you. Jeez, insane.
This one might catch people.
Wait, is my Holy War pick? Like, is that? No.
It's just funny how you said it was a top 3 rivalry, then you didn't take it in the first round.
Disclosed. Thank you for naming it, because good God, I'm already losing my memory. I couldn't think of what I was looking for on the top of my head. So thank you for helping me out there.
Whatever.
I would have legitimately went by.
Oh shit! What did we just talk about?
Yeah,
you could have pulled up to anything. Parks, you're up.
Yeah, my game might take people by surprise. It could have been probably a 3rd round pick, but I just enjoy watching this game thoroughly every year, and it doesn't matter. It's great because you have teams that are at the top and a middle of the pack team or a team that didn't expect to be good like this year that still can win it, give me Bedlam. I thoroughly enjoy watching Bedlam. Oklahoma State. It's a great football game. What an upset this year from Oklahoma State, who then is finishing their season on a high note after getting blasted by UCF. But what a great football game. Give me Bedlam, my second pick.
Reese, you got your second pick up now. What you do here dictates a lot of how I go about my next two.
Man, this one isn't so much about the trophy. I just think I like in-state ones as well. I am not going with the Cyhawk one. Don't worry. I'm gonna go with Florida State.
Ooh,
I like that. I like that one a lot. I think it's always end of the year. It's gonna kill that. I mean, this year could have very serious implications. I just think at the end of the year, very interesting. I like the color mashups there too. I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's fair. I thought you were going to go to a different one, but here I am. And actually, Parks took the one I was going to take. How about I go a little bit off the page because I have 2 picks in a row of my last 2 picks. How about let's drop down a division? Let's do that. Let's talk about the Brawl of the Wild a little bit. Montana State. This is a freaking scene every year. It'd be so cool to go to this one. It'd be freezing ass cold. It'd be snow on the ground. But golly, does it look like that's all they have, right? I'm not saying Montana's not a great state. There's not a lot of things to do. I'm saying that's their schools, and they play like they're the high-end Division I schools, and they're not. But it's just so cool to watch. So I'll take Brawl of the Wild, right? And then, oh, man.
It's a big pick.
Yeah, it is. There's 2 that I really like here. How about I've got a little bit of maybe not because it hasn't been that great the last couple of years. I mean, the last 2 years have been great. Everything prior to that, maybe not as great. But how about the 3rd Saturday in October, Tennessee, Alabama? That's still fun to me. Like the fact that you get to light up cigars in the stadium if you win, and there's no fireworks smoke. It's just cigars. Sounds incredible. I'll take 3rd Saturday in October.
I'm very mad at myself. Final. I didn't pick that one second.
I'm
mad at myself.
I was literally
how slipped my mind. I have no idea.
I was picking that one. I was picking that one over the Iron Bowl. Had you not, God, most underrated.
Would have gone double Alabama.
The most underrated college football rivalry. Most underrated one.
I would have been happy with another one that's still on the board, but hey, let's go back through for the last couple picks.
All right, this one is hasn't been a very interesting game the last couple of years. It's in the Big Ten, but I just think it's one of the coolest trophies for Rivalry Trophy. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Paul Bunyan's axe.
There's no fucking way he took a Minnesota rivalry and it's not against Iowa.
No, it's a great trophy.
I'm not I was looking at that one.
Damn it!
The pig
I don't
is
like
so
Floyd
much
Rose.
cooler.
Dude, the axe is so much cooler.
Oh my god! But there's 2 Paul Bunyan trophies.
I'm sorry.
Take your shave.
That's false. No, you didn't pick mine. But how do you not pick the pig? The Floyd of Rosedale. God damn it! It's a pig on a trophy.
Is way cooler.
There's 2. It's so cool that there's 2 Paul Bunyan trophies, not just one. There's only one fucking Floyd.
The second one is a Paul Bunyan. This one's the axe.
Yeah. Oh, would you think Paul Bunyan picked up the axe himself? It's just an axe. It's just an axe. It's not anything special about the damn axe.
One has Paul Bunyan as a statue. One is his axe. Going and getting
an axe.
He didn't live. A lot of fun.
He's not a real person.
You made the mistake mentioning JP's 2 probably most hated teams. So it's a cool trophy, JP. It should be classified as a weapon. It's a legitimate axe. Okay, back to me. I'm going to take, and this is just to save my fandom. I don't think most people would let me live, especially people that listen to this that I know are Nebraska fans. Give me Nebraska, Oklahoma as a tribute to 2 college football blue bloods. Just a rivalry that was built on whoever was going to win the national title that year. The Big 8. When it came down to the Big 8, you talk Nebraska, you talk Oklahoma. That's who was going to the national title that year and most likely going to win it. A tribute to the 2 greats. As a fair reminder, folks, that's what put Nebraska on the map was this game every year. It's still competitive this day. Give me Nebraska, Oklahoma. The game of the century. They didn't name any other college football game that. The game of the century.
I can name 3 right now.
The game of the century was Nebraska, Oklahoma that year. It's the only one that's ever been labeled that. Give me Nebraska, Oklahoma. What a great rivalry. And it's still a good game, except for the last time they matched up. But 2 years ago when we still sucked, still a good game.
Shiver, you want to round this out? You got any blue bloods in your pick?
No, not any blue bloods at the top of my head, but I'm gonna also go back to a sort of a renewed rivalry. I'm glad they've kind of brought this back into fruition because I didn't really realize it when we were younger how much of a big rivalry it was. I'm gonna go Backyard Brawl. I think that
that's a good one. That was the one I had on there.
There's a lot of animosity for both of those teams, and I'm not sure if they have it renewed again for next year, but I hope they continue to try to play that game, even though they're not in the same conference anymore. Because I think they met for like, what was it, over 100 years in a row before they split. So yeah, that's definitely mine.
Hey, that's a good draft right there. I mean, there's only 3 picks, you can't get them all. So just a quick rundown of ones that we didn't quite get to: the Apple Cup, the Governor's Bell or Governor's Cup, Egg Bowl, Civil War, Tobacco Road, Farmageddon, the Duel of the Desert, Miami, Florida State. Any other ones that we did not touch on? Iowa, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota.
The Hero Trophy sucks. They could have come up with so many better names.
Stupid. The trophy's stupid.
It sucks.
We got to be missing a couple. But hey, let's jump
the Missouri
into the
Nebraska Bell, one of the better trophies out there. Game may not have been a big thing, but the trophy was sweet.
There's plenty out there. There's no way we get to them all, but we're running a little bit long, so we want to make sure we get to the next thing here.